Hey everyone, it's Adam here from DirectionTrader.com. Let's go over a quick review and do a little analysis. What I'm looking for coming up to tomorrow. Tomorrow will be the 8th of August. Start out here with the S&P. The S&P broke a measured move long that's been held for quite some time. As you see, if we draw from low to high, we had a measured move. We ended up breaking that yesterday. And as we broke that, it just continued to sell off and off and off. And ever since that point, we've had a nice little group of measured move shorts, as you can see here. We had a measured move short that hit its final target there. Then we had a continuation of these measured moves short. As you see, one here pulled back to its 50% and hit its target. We're currently using that exact same anchor as we move on down here and put this in here. We're still holding our 618s at the moment. Come tomorrow morning when the market opens, the US session opens, I'm not sure if we're trading above this 89 level. We're going to go ahead and consider that failed, and we're going to then draw from all the way up, all the way from the tops, all the way down, and we're looking for that 92 level to hold. If we can hold that 92 and find a nice shorting opportunity there, that's what we'll be looking for. Anything above the 95 is back to a buying opportunity. Move on to the Russell. The Russell has a very similar market. As you see here on the Russells were actually used an extension. As yesterday, as you see how bad they sold off, we were using extensions from low to low that held and filled their targets. From then, now we've moved forward. This is on a micro scale. Everything's starting to really chop its way down. On a micro scale, we're taking from this recent anchor high to low, and we're currently at its halfway back at the moment right now. So the Russell's in the same exact boat as the S&P. Anything above this 46 level will be considered failed here on a micro level, and we will be looking for longs all the way up to the full halfway back, gets its entry point, and that would fall up here at the 51s. So anything above the 46 tomorrow, we'll look to buy into the 51s. And then if this thing ends up rolling over just like the S&P, continues to roll down, we have a target down here at the 39, 38 halves. So a couple good setups here on the Russells. We got some good moves here. So we'll see what the market does in the globex session tonight, and we'll be ready for in the morning. But we got some really good technical setups coming up in the indices. Moving forward, here's the Euro. The Euro retested a high today. Let me go to a daily here to show you what I was watching today on the Euro. We had a couple lines in the sands. If I get rid of some of these drawings that we don't need, this is a different platform that I was using today. I'm on a Windows unit right now. Usually I trade on Mac. But anyways, regardless, today we were trading. We were watching this previous day's high today. As you can see, that's right where my cursor is right now. We had a lot of trading going on at the previous day's high. Now, anything below the previous day's high, we were looking and selling today. And then once we were able to break above, we took a buy opportunity and traded up towards this previous high. Now, the Euro's in a little bit of a predicament. As we can see, we can draw the Euro here. We have a nice ambush to the long side, and the target, fortunately enough, the ambush long here, the final target is right up here at the minus 23%, which also falls in line with these previous highs. So the Euro technically has a very good chance here at continuing higher as long as we can get that dollar to continue to push down. First stage, get the Euro through these previous highs of day, and then we will continue to chop our way up and continue on higher. Let me go over to the crude real fast here, guys. And the crude has started to tank. We started to get the crude to fall off. We started to get the crude to fall off pretty nicely there, guys. Let me go over to a 15-minute chart and show you what I'm talking about. Had to go over to a 15-minute chart. As you see in the daily, the crude started to push down. So what did we start doing? Today we finally stopped that drawing from lows to high. We stopped worrying about our lows to high trades, and we started to finally roll over. We were in this chop sideways with the crude until just today and late yesterday, which I wasn't trading, and then today. It was all about selling the crude. As you see, we have measured moves here on crude to the downside. As we see ambush now go ahead and push on down. to its targets. It's getting a little bit clouded in here right now because we had a little bit of a choppy afternoon. As you see, we chopped here during the news announcements, and then we finally had the sell-off here after the lunchtime session, and then we're into chop mode again. Now, we got to watch tomorrow. As we open up tomorrow, crude's acting a little bit weird. As we open up tomorrow, we want to pay close attention to these previous high of day and previous low of day. If we open up anywhere near this previous low of day, we're looking for this to go ahead and trade inside of its trading range. Now, if that happens and we get the ability to get some type of setup here to buy the lows, we're looking to trade the lows all the way back up to the highs, and vice versa. If we get a little plunge here in the overnight session and we open up in somewhere in the middle of this range, we're either looking for one of two things. If we can open up in the middle here, we're looking for one of two things. We're looking for some selling momentum on a smaller time frame. We will take ambushes and shorts until we get down to this previous low. If it opens up here in the center and we start to push up, we will look to take pullbacks and make our target these previous days high. So the crude's getting a little, the only reason I'm saying this on crude and not the other markets is because we have finally started to pull back on the crude. We had that pullback, and now that we're looking for a little bit of a choppy market here. So that's an update going into tomorrow's trading for the 8th of August. Let me know if you need anything, guys. I'm always available. Write me an email, adam@directiontrader.com, if you have any questions. If not, come take a trial in our live trading room. We trade the first session every day. We trade the futures market on an intraday level. Come to directiontrader.com and take a trial in our live trading room. Have a good day.